You guys, it is day 3 on this journey of self-discovery. If you're new to these videos, my name is Brittny Fontanez. Thank you so much for being here with us. Now today's topic might get a little uncomfortable, but let's get comfortable with the uncomfortable. That's how we have breakthroughs. Now, this topic I'm about to talk about. I started to learn this in my life and become aware of it in my own experience, and I feel like it's such a sacred thing that it is worthy to share this information. Now let's get right into it. Now, sexual energy plus imagination equals creativity. Got a little creative with you guys. Now, if you saw my first video, I said that we're not just human, we're mind, body, and soul accumulated into a human. So what we really are is energy at our core. And we run off this thing called vibration. And everything that's in our physical reality is a frequency. That's how it exists. So the most sacred energy, there's energy everywhere in the air, energy everywhere, but the most sacred energy is sexual energy. Now a majority of people in life just pass around their sexual energy like nothing. You may not be in an intimate relationship, but you're doing you, do you, boo-boo, do your thing. But when you share your sexual energy, when you get intimate with someone, you're not only sharing just your flesh, you're sharing your thoughts, you're sharing your emotions, you're sharing your creativity, you're sharing your imagination, you're sharing your pain, you're sharing your joy, you're sharing your anger, you're sharing everything. You know what's the crazy part? Not only you're sharing all of that, but you're collecting it from that person as well. And it's, like I said, we're energy. So even though if you can't see it, we're consuming all of that. If you really think about it, like I said, we're energy. Everything is energy. Majority of our thoughts and our feelings are not even ours. That's the crazy part. That's why the sexual energy is such a sacred thing. And you know what's crazy? A lot of people don't know this, but the majority of people who become vegan, the truth is why people become vegan is because not only you're consuming the meat and the flesh of an animal, but their energy too. You're consuming their thoughts. You're eating their emotions. You're absorbing their pain. You're digesting their essence. And you know it's crazy? Energy is everywhere. Not only you're consuming that animal, but you're consuming the energy of the person that killed that animal too. Energy is everywhere. And that's why that's just crazy how most people become vegan because of that, and that's that truth. But let's get back right into this. But sexual energy is a very, very sacred thing, and I started to learn this in my own experience, is because when you, and here's the most amazing part, when you do have our intimate relationship, and a good healthy one, I use the yin and yang sign, is because when you put these two forces together, they create a harmony of balance, and that is a beautiful thing, and that's through sexual energy. Now when you do have a healthy sexual life and a healthy sexual energy, to the point you have this balance, and you add it to imagination, the most amazing things could come out of it, and that is creativity. And I'm not just talking about the creation of a baby. I'm talking about the creation, period. Think about it. When you are in a healthy relationship where you know you're receiving the love that you desire, you know that not only you're absorbing yourself, but you willingly can give yourself to this person. And you're so balanced, you're so in love to the point that you do become balanced and aligned to the point you tap in to your imagination, where that holds all the desires of your heart. That's where everything, your imagination holds everything of the visualizations you have of your life, of the desires that you want, of everything that is of you, in you, that's in your imagination. And when you, even some people are not in intimate relationships, but they actually stray from having sex from strangers because they know how sacred this energy is. And majority of entrepreneurs and successful people understand this concept, because when majority of people who are not in relationships are working on themselves, when they transmute this sexual energy into their imagination, they create magnificent things. I've read so many things on successful people that have strayed away from sex, and not only their imagination has expanded tremendously, but they've made incredible creations. That's why we're energy. It's very important to understand we're energy. We have to get aligned. We have to understand what we deserve. We have to understand our worth. We have to understand self-love. We have to understand that when we share ourselves with someone, we have to share it. We're not only sharing our flesh, we're sharing everything. That's why it is so important that you go out and get what you deserve from someone who is willing to give it to you, to the point you're willing to give the best for them as well, to the point you guys create this magnificent balance, to the point that majority of successful couples have such magnificent imaginations, and they combine those together and create so many amazing things. I'm telling you, this combination right here is so powerful, especially if you're your own entrepreneur, especially if you're trying to build for yourself. I'm telling you, when you learn to tap in and get control and find balance within your sexual energy, I guarantee you, you're gonna get so creative, it's not even funny. Like, this is, for an example, I've witnessed a lot of people who are, I would say, not deprived of sex, but really desperate for it. I'm telling you, if you learn to transmute that and get in tune with yourself instead of looking for distractions on it, and add it to something like investment in yourself, you'll be surprised at what you'll create for yourself. And that is the whole point, to be quite honest. We shouldn't really be chasing love or anything, until we learn to get in tune with our own energy and find someone who matches that energy to the point you guys create a beautiful balance. Your mind, your consciousness will expand, and you have no choice but to explore your imaginations and create more and do more, to the point that all there is just creation for you. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful that we're just energy? You get aligned with yourself, and then how you get aligned with yourself, I do, is meditation, gratitude. Majority of people pray. I do most of those things, but it's all about wanting to make yourself feel good, knowing your worth, knowing your love, tapping into yourself. There's a lot of people who don't even know about energy, but all they know is self-love, and they do this on their own. So it's very careful. It's very important to know that sexual energy is very, very, very sacred. And if you do this map, there's going to be creations for you, man. Creations. I'm so happy to share this with you guys. Not that much I wanted to share today, but I felt like that was really important to share because, it's good to know our worth and who we give ourselves to, because that person is a representation of you. If you really think about it, your boyfriend, your girlfriend is a representation of you. So you really, really want to know who you are and know who you want to be with in order to create the things that you want. And that's a beautiful picture right there. We really want to see it that way. So thank you so much, you guys. I know this video is very, very short, but I hope to see you guys on the next video of tomorrow, day 4. It's going to be a surprise, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Brittny Fontanez. Please add me on Snap, add me on Facebook, add me on Instagram. Support me if you have anything. If you're an entrepreneur, if you have your own program, your own creative project, let me know. I would love to support and follow you. So again, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys on the next one on day 4. Have a blissful night, you guys. Namaste.